In this video, I'm going to show how to set up GridBot in Bitsgap Trading Platform. I just want to make clear that I am not a financial advisor and the information provided in this video is for educational purposes only. Now I'm assuming that that somebody who wants to set up the GridBot, that maybe they don't have such a big an account, they don't have so much money, and maybe they don't know hardly anything about trading, but they just want to get the GridBot set up as quickly and easily as possible, and also in a safe way. Over here I've already got a Binance account, and I've connected my Binance account to Bitsgap Trading Platform using the API. The first thing I need to do for setting up the trading grid is to choose a strategy. Now classic bot, that usually works better if I know that the value of what I'm trading with is in an upward trend, but I'm assuming that I don't know anything about trading, so I'll just choose SBot, which will work well in all situations, and better in particular when there isn't an upward trend. It's more of a flat trend. So I've chosen SBot, and I need to choose an exchange. Well, I've only got one exchange connected to Bitsgap Trading Platform, that's Binance. Now I need to choose the pair. So I want to increase the amount of Bitcoin that I've got. So I choose a cryptocurrency against Bitcoin. Ethereum is a very strong cryptocurrency, and a lot of people believe it's going to go up, continue to go up. There's many people buying and selling Ethereum every day. Now, it's used for various purposes, so I'm going to choose Ethereum with BTC. Right, what's my investment amount? I don't want to invest the whole fund, only about $200. 0.0051, that's nearly $200. After I've chosen the strategy, exchange, the pair, and the investment amount, so then if I look to see, I'm moving down these numbers, the value of Ethereum against Bitcoin, I can squash it together a bit. Here I can see what my trading range is, the low price and the upper price, and that's what appears in these two boxes over here. These are the default values given by Bitsgap Trading Platform. I'm going to just keep the default values. As I say, I'm assuming that somebody who's watching this doesn't know anything about trading, and so we're just going to set it up in the most simple way possible. Trailing up, this should be on, so that if the value of Ethereum goes to the top of these red lines of the trading grid, when it goes above those lines, so more trading grids will be produced in order that it can continue trading and I can make more profit. Now I need to set the grid step. There's a red line around the box. It says that the minimum is 0.42 for my settings, so I'll change that to 0.42. The number of grid levels I don't need to set, that's already been set automatically after I chose the other settings. Take profit, that doesn't work if you're using the cheapest version of Bitsgap Trading Platform. It only works with the more expensive versions. Anyway, it's not necessarily so necessary to use it. Stop loss, so I'm going to use stop loss in case the value of Ethereum keeps dropping against Bitcoin. So we'll put on the stop loss and we'll keep the default value. I've got a message over here, not enough balance. It says that for the settings that I've made, I need a balance of at least 0.05 Bitcoin. Well, I haven't got that amount, and I don't want to use that amount even if I did. I want to set this for $200. So instead what I can do is click on this blue message, adjust grid levels. Click on this and you can see that it removes a whole load of grid lines. Now I've got a lot less grid lines, but it's enough it's the right amount for my investment amount. Right, now I'll click on backtest just to see how much money I would have earned in the past month with these settings. So it shows within 3 days just under 1%, in a month just under 10%. So that's not too bad. And so now I could start the bot. If you want to use the Bitsgap Trading Platform, you can click on the link below this video, and then you'll be able to use the trial version for free for 14 days, and that's the pro version. And after that time, you can choose to use the basic, advanced, or pro version and pay a monthly fee of $19, $44, or $110 a month, depending on what your needs are. I went through it quite quickly, just to show that it's possible to take almost default settings the whole way. You set the strategy, exchange, pair, investment amount, the lower and upper price, that's set automatically. grid step, I make sure it's a valid amount, and trailing up, that's on, and I added the stop loss. Right, now just to explain these things a little bit more for somebody that wants to understand. So trading strategy, I'm not going to go into what that is, but there's mainly two different options. There's the spot or the classic. If you know that the trend of the currency pair is going upwards, let's say the value of Ethereum is going upwards, then you could earn more money if you use the classic bot, the classic strategy. But otherwise, if it's going flat or it's going down, S-bot works better, apparently. I haven't tested out too much, but this is what I've heard, and also from what I've seen a bit. So if I don't know what the market conditions are going to be, so I generally choose S-bot. The exchange, so it's possible to have a few different exchanges connected to the Bitsgap Trading Platform. At the moment, I've only got one, so I connect it to Binance. The trading pair, as I mentioned, I want to increase the amount of Bitcoin that I've got, so that's the second pair. And the first one is the cryptocurrency that I think is a strong cryptocurrency that's going up in value, and so in this case I chose Ethereum. And for the investment amount, so I've chosen here $200. The price range, what happens is that when the grid bot is created, all these green lines at the bottom, these represent buy orders that when I start the bot, I will have in my Binance account a certain amount of Bitcoin and a certain amount of Ethereum. When the value of Ethereum goes down, so if it goes down a bit to one of these green lines, so the trading bot will buy some Ethereum at that low price. When the price goes down even more, it will buy more Ethereum, and as it goes down more, it will buy more Ethereum. Right? It keeps on buying more and more at lower and lower prices. Then when the price goes back up again, so then there'll be red lines, and then the grid bot will sell the Ethereum at a higher price. So it's buying at a lower price and then selling it at a higher price. Every time the grid bot buys some Ethereum, it's storing up more and more Ethereum that it can make a profit with. And then when the value of Ethereum goes back up, so then every time some Ethereum is sold, so more profit is being made. Okay, that's the way the grid bot works. So for the price range, we're accepting the default values, because as I explained, we're assuming that somebody doesn't know much about trading, and also that they don't want to go into too much detail of trying to change the settings from the default settings. Right, the grid step, that's the percentage in between each grid line relative to the value of, in this case, Ethereum. So each grid line is of 4.46%. Right, and so because we've got this grid range, so with such a large percentage in between each line, it comes out that there's only 17 grid levels. Right, so we're accepting here the default values for the price that I'm choosing to invest. Now the stop loss, that will cause the grid bot to buy back any Ethereum with Bitcoin if the price of Ethereum keeps dropping and dropping and dropping, and there's a possibility that it could go very, very low. So in order that I don't make too much of a loss, it will buy back all the Ethereum that I've got. In other words, that I will make a certain loss because some of that Ethereum I bought at a higher price and now I'm selling it at a lower price. But at least I don't make a big loss, which would happen if the price went down and down even more. So that's why it's a very good idea to have stop loss on. Okay, so now we're ready to start it. I press on start, and it says that it's necessary to buy some Ethereum. Why? Because at the moment in my Binance account I've only got Bitcoin, but in order for the grid bot to work, I must also have some Ethereum, because it has these red lines which represent sell orders of Ethereum. So I must have in my account some Bitcoin and also some Ethereum. So I'm going to give permission now for the grid bot to buy some Ethereum on the Binance exchange. So I say, yes, I want you to buy it, and I get a message that tells me that an order was placed, and then another message to tell me that the order was fulfilled. So now it bought some Ethereum for me, and now it's starting the bot. And here it says the bot is started. Right, so now we've got the trading bot running with my account of $200, and we see over the next few days, we see how it progresses.